your peers about the power of words and about pledging to not use your words as weapons against one another. So to show that as a building we stand together and that it's important of the words that we use and how we treat one another. So I'm going to turn it over to Coach Moore, who's going to be our MC for this afternoon's event. So please join me in welcoming Coach Moore, and he'll be introducing our student speakers. Thanks, Coach.
All right. You guys ready to get this event started? Yeah. This is very important, so hopefully you give everybody your undivided attention. Again, these are your peers, so we expect that, and we're really expecting something very positive to come out of this. Okay, with that being said, you guys want to hear less of me and more of them. I want to introduce to you guys your class president. Roman, come on up, Roman.
What we really want for you guys to get out of this is to see what can happen when us as students, what we are capable of doing when we use these words. We're all peers right here, you know? We should all be using our voices in a positive way to impact our community as best as we can to help those who do not have a voice. Yeah. So we really hope that you guys get as much as you can out of this and that you feel very inspired and empowered after.
Okay, you guys, just take this entire opportunity just to reflect, essentially. Often when we talk, we do not take into consideration what we say. We have general insensitivity, am I right?
Hello, everyone. My name is Dinah.
My name is Brianna. And today we will present to you a scenario. And then afterwards we will ask you a series of questions. When we ask you these questions, we'd like you to accumulate your answers in your mind and do not answer them vocally.
These are questions that we've asked many of our peers and that we have answers to. So our first question, what color was the house? Many students answered white.
When we asked the person what color was the person's hair, they would often say either brown or blonde. When we asked the person what was their gender, the common answer that we got was boy. Yeah. What kind of job did their parents have? We often got doctor or lawyer. And then for finally the last question, what color was the person? The most prevalent answer that we got was white.
And now, hearing some of your answers, some of you guys have different answers, and you know that's good. All of us, we have our different opinions, but the fact of the matter is, when asked this general question, a lot of students answered the same. And we need to realize that there is a problem here. You know, when we asked this question and people said, seeing the successful, happy household, that the person was white, you know, we have to realize that that is a problem, because any one of you guys can be just as successful, and that should never be dependent on your race. That should never be dependent on your race or where you come from. Now, but we realize the point of these interviews, and the reason why me and Dinah have been documenting this, is to address the problem, to address the elephant in the room, which is that we are conditioned from a very young age to expect certain things of ourselves. And if we are conditioned our entire lives that we are not college bound, and that we are not bound for success, then what are we conditioning ourselves for? And what kind of path are we paving for generations and generations to come after us? We ask you to think about the power of words, to realize that they don't just affect your peers, but they affect yourself. When you go around thinking that you are not bound for success, you are allowing yourself to not allow representation for yourself in the workplace and success, and allowing yourself to have a great life for yourself. We ask you to address the problem so that it can be fixed. So now that we know that there is a problem, what we need you guys to do is look out for it. When you see someone make a comment, and at first you think, oh, this isn't effective. Well, rethink and know that it is. We need to change our mindset. That's the only way we're gonna start to fix the real problem.